I'm Jim Clark. Welcome to Men's Basketball Cavalier Weekly. Jeff Young with us as always. Jeff, huge win last night against Wayne State. I'm coming off two tough losses. It's a very good team, a big victory yesterday.
Yeah, it was good to bounce back and play pretty well last night, even though I thought we played well at Hillsdale. It was back and forth, and they made a couple big shots down the stretch that we didn't do a very good job of covering. And going back to the game prior to that, I did not think we played very well at Findlay. So it was good to put together a good 40-minute game against Wayne State, and they're awfully good and scored a number of different ways. And we had to just hang in there throughout the course of that game to get that win.
The first half, we're up 40-36. They're shooting 60% the first half. We're still leading.
Yeah, we hit Devontae hit a big corner three at the buzzer to go into the half, so that gave us a little bit of a lift. And they got way too many looks around the rim that we tried to take away in the second half, and I think we were pretty successful with that, forced them to take more perimeter shots, and worked in our benefit.
And that you did. And then on the offensive end, Kenny Karnowski again, unstoppable, 11 of 17, 31 points, 11 boards. The main guy, but he had help as well in that ball game.
He did, and he got it going in the second half when we needed. He made big shot after big shot. We just tried to keep throwing the basketball and then go to work. Obviously, that was effective for us. And Brian Burrell made some threes. That was good to see him kind of, get out of that shooting slump a little bit and knock some down. I think he was 3 of 4. Jesse Harden hit a big three, and I think, like I mentioned before, Devontae Baird hit one as well.
Jeff Copeland, 19 points, 7 free throws. Burrell had 17. And they've been the three guys that have carried you most of the way the last 15, 16 games.
Yeah, I think that Jeff is certainly settling into his role on the team. I mean, he can make plays around the rim. He makes some hustle plays and gets a few in transition and some stick backs. And his numbers have been awfully good the last month and a half of the season.
Down the stretch, Kenny makes free throws, and they've been a struggle lately for us.
They have been. That probably hurt us in the Hillsdale game, and it almost bit us last night. But we made them when we really needed them. Kenny hit 2 down the stretch, and that really gave us a chance to win the game.
Malone Saturday Mayor's Cup. First game, Cavs a winner. We played very well, come out hot in that ball game. This game a little different. Malone comes in 3 huge wins in a row over some very good teams. They beat Hillsdale, then he knocked off Findlay. They're playing pretty well without Elliott right now.
They're playing very well. Since he went down, I think they lost 3 games after his injury, and then they won their last 3 games against very good teams. They had to go on the road to Hillsdale and win a close one, and then just pretty much handled Findlay at home the next game. So they're playing well without Elliott. I think they figured some things out, and the rotation is solid, and they got guys doing what they need to do to win.
You find some silver linings sometimes, and guys could hurt them. When Kenny went down last year, Burrell got more time, and now you see Graves and O'Daniel. They have to play now, and they're really starting to grow into their roles.
They are. They're doing a good job, and they're making some shots, and that's what they do. And again, they're just kind of filling where Elliott left off, and they're playing well at this point in time.
This is the last game of the year. It's been 17 wins altogether, first year in Division II, 13-8, really a chance for second place with a win on Saturday.
Yeah, overall, we've had some tough losses, some games you kind of wish you could get back, but I think everybody in the league could say that. I think Findlay's leading the South with 6 losses, and we've seen a couple other games they certainly could have won if they lost at the end. So when you play in a good conference and every game is going to go down to the wire, it seems like you're going to win some of those and lose some of those.
This is your first time ever we've closed the regular season with Malone at home.
Yeah, and it's a big game. It's unfortunate that both schools were on spring break, but both teams are playing pretty well. And obviously the first year in the GLIAC and the Mayor's Cup on top of that. So it should be a good ball game, Jim.
And a chance for these guys to retire the cup again.
Yeah, that's something we haven't really talked about. But I think they know it's Malone, and they know what's at stake, and Malone will be ready for us, and I hope we're ready for them.
Thanks, Jeff. Best of luck.
Thanks, Jim.
Cavs Pioneers Saturday, 1 o'clock at Alumni Arena. If you can't make it out live, the game is on 95.9 The Light WNPQ, and also televised later that night. Check the Walsh website for all the details. I'm Jim Clark. That's this week's Men's Basketball Weekly.